How you doing? Hey guys, welcome back to the groom's room, where the wedding isn't just about the bride, but it's about the groom too. So today we are going to talk about cooking and picking the perfect steak. And we're going to start that journey by looking at what it takes to make the perfect cow. We're going to visit Cove Creek Farm in Marion County, Tennessee, where I am driving to meet up with Jonathan and the proprietor, the owner, the farmer of Cove Creek Farm, Matt. He is going to show us what it takes to raise the perfect tasting cow, the healthiest cow. Then he's going to give us a sample, and Jonathan's going to grill it up and show you guys how to grill the perfect steak for your groomsmen get together, or bachelor party, or bachelor weekend. So come along with us.
So our main focus is grass-fed, grass-finished beef. They get no grain in their diet ever. It's their natural diet. They're meant to digest grass and forbs. So they try to stick to what they are naturally meant to digest.
So you say grass-fed and grass-finished. Is it always grass-finished? What does that grass-finished mean?
So if it's just as grass-fed, it means it's been able to eat grass in its life.
Oh, okay.
They are raised on grass for, up to about 14 to 16 months, and then sent to a feedlot to be finished. We raise them on grass the entire time. If you look closely, there's a lot of clover coming in this section, so we planted clovers. We've some forbs, some broadleaf, and then we'll throw rye, wheat, and oats out in the fall.
How does that affect the meat quality when it comes down to the actual dinner table experience?
There's texture to it. The meat's not mushy. It's just a completely different experience. From a health perspective, better ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids, higher levels of vitamins. It's much more nutrient dense. So in 1 pound of our meat, you're gonna get far more nutrients than you're gonna get in a pound of grocery store beef. The animals are gonna be a lot healthier. By rotating them, we're moving them away from parasites to reduce their parasite loads. We don't have to deworm the entire herd ever, so we're not dumping chemicals onto the herd.
When you look at the price of like a grass-fed steak versus a conventional steak, a lot of times it's almost twice the price.
Ours is very labor intensive. Every day they get fresh grass. That's 365 days a year. We don't get a day off from rotating them, so fences have to be set up, waters have to be moved.
I think we're hot.
Yeah, I think we're hot.
So what we have here are 2 ribeye steaks. This one is a bone-in ribeye that we got from Cove Creek Farms. It's also a little bit smaller than this. This is a full ribeye. You throw salt, pepper, cooks it till it cooks all the way through on the sides. You can see it's cooked all the way through. Then you flip it over and cook it for a little bit. So our grill is up to temp. We're above 350, so that's a good solid cooking temperature. Because we want to get this to a medium rare, somewhere around 150 degrees internal temperature for the meat. So yeah, we're just gonna feel around. This is good and hot. It's too hot to touch, so that means it's nice. We're just gonna go ahead and put our meat on, should have some good sizzle so it doesn't stick. So it's been a few minutes. We're gonna check our meat. So we've got some nice char, a little bit of caramelization going on. We want it to be brown, but not black. You can see it's cooking, but it's still pink all the way through, so it's not quite there. And now we're being attacked by rain, so we're figuring this out as we go. All right, so it's got cool. Let's see here. So we've got some char on the other side. We are good with this one. Minimal times of flipping is best, because the more times you flip it, you're gonna lose the juices and they're gonna start falling out. The outside gets seared, which is what gets that kind of gray to slightly charred look, and that seals all those juices in. So you really don't wanna lose those, because that's most of your flavor. Okay, so we have our freshly cooked ribeye. This is the grass-fed from Cove Creek Farms. You wanna let your steak rest for about 4 or 5 minutes. And it just really lets the juices kind of keep marinating. It's gonna keep cooking for a little bit as well. So when you're checking your temperatures, you always aim for a little bit lower than, so like if you're going for 140 degrees, pull it off the grill about like 136, 7, 8, somewhere in there, because it's going to keep going for a few degrees as the heat still is soaking through to the center. And that one got a little more well.
And now we'll...
Yeah, this one's got a little bit of the color that we were looking for in the middle.
I'm going to the Cove Creek one first.
I like it.
Yeah, it's not as tough as I thought it would be.
No, for grass-fed, it's really got a good flavor.
Definitely not fatty. So good. I'll take either one.
The fact that the store-bought might have been dieting on Snickers bars makes me wonder if the reason it tastes so good is it was just eating junk food. I like to know that the food I'm eating either was grown well or lived well.
Given the opportunity, given the chance, I'll lean more towards the grass-fed, the local, obviously. But I'm not going to turn my nose up at steak like this.
Steak is steak. So I hope you learned a lot. Maybe you're a little more confident about jumping on the grill. You realize that you know, we had a lot of goals we were going for. We didn't quite get them, but the steak tastes really good. So, you know, give it a shot. If you're having a little guys' night or a little party, grab the grill, grab some steak, and have fun.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. He's really curious about me.